Anchor Ruck and a Diva tag. Yeah, so I think this is going to be interesting. S+Hiro looks like he's playing pretty well in terms of just like general punish, staying on top of that. So, I mean, it's going to be on.
And everything.
In this matchup, it really is like a who gets the grab first kind of deal. SLT, BLEN turn, S+Hiro. Playing around with the game. Oh, we got recent. This is actually so good. So professional.
Yeah, this is really nice.
I forgot that they both entered that. The top result there.
The gay little bracket.
Gay little bracket.
Yeah.
Non-pejorative parentheses.
No, it's just literally what it's called.
Although, Turn Me Up Manhattan first. Last, he got ninth at NYC Melee Stock Exchange. I did see a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I think the clip might have ended up on
both of these players definitely capable of pulling some good stuff off.
Both these players have played each other before as well, although I couldn't tell you the specifics of their...
Yeah, the
oh, look at that.
Everything.
Damn, that's awesome.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
Doghouse. I think one of those was a DQ because it said 1-0. Either that or it was just another win, but that means Anchor either up 2-0 or 1-0
well,
against
regardless, we're starting now.
Listening into these like knockdowns, it's going to be interesting to see the way that they play around getting these knockdowns. If
off stage,
you know, Anchor getting like the SDIs out from like the double jabs if you miss tech.
Anchor pretty good at mixing up his recoveries, although he didn't get it that time. But with the time that I did play him earlier in bracket, he was doing pretty well with getting back to stage. That could be a challenge with Falcon.
Reads the spot dodge. Nice and free, yeah. That's the thing. The thing about this matchup is that even though Sheik is like tends to be the neutral winner, Falcon not only can just kind of annihilate her off of a grab, even just a read, like there, it's just like, oh, panic spot dodge, stomp knee, GG's, you're dead at 80.
Falcon punish pretty good across the board.
That's the truth. Oh, he tried to empty land, but too late for any real follow-up. S+Hiro throws out a button.
Off stage, yeah, this is going to be a snap.
Pretty free. Pretty free. Yeah, that's the other thing with recoveries. Once Falcon is fully off stage, you can kind of just hold ledge. And
or
then
throw needles if they're at that diagonal.
That too. It can be pretty tough. If Falcon's off stage and he's too far away to double jump back, it's tough. If he's close enough to double jump back, it's really tough to stop him, but...
Good punish.
Good DI.
Do they have the jump? Yeah,
you have one more.
One more. Yep.
He was able to get onto stage a little more, but Anchor just kind of adjusted the jump, got the full drift in, and then that's it, sends it.
Down throw.
Something I think is like crazy is that Falcons are kind of learning how to just reverse knee on demand. And you know, like once you have like
you always get hit by that by surprise.
It always happens. It's always gonna hit you. It's always gonna be like, huh? Can you reverse that? But like if you learn to do reverse knee on demand, you can make like a 2-piece to death into just a single, like a 1-piece to death. You don't have to mess it up. You can argue Falcon doesn't even need it because...
Ooh, good.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good read.
He has one more chance on this recovery, but... yeah.
All right, this is
just
a pretty
a bit too
close
far
match.
away. I'll say Sheik annoys me at that range because sometimes I can't tell if she might just sneak a pixel on stage still. Great start with that combo.
Man,
catches him on the tech chase. Still a knockdown. Oh, just instant double jumps out.
All right. How's Anchor gonna try to open it up?
I love the reverse bear there. It goes into nothing. This should be it though.
Oh no.
Into the chain, saves him by accident.
I don't think they wanted that.
He was doing that in friendlies against me too.
Almost makes it back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, S+Hiro really cleaning it up that last knock.
What do you think the stage pick's going to be? Best of 5?
No
Falcon's
bans.
first counter pick?
I don't think you get bans best of 5.
No.
So
It's 8 p.m. Dude, it was funny. I sat down with John, and he was like, I said, what are your bans? And he said, Fountain Yoshi's. And I'm like, bro, this ain't p.m.
No.
What are you doing?
You don't get 2 bans in this game. Come on. Grow up.
Up in this game. Another grab immediately. SDI is out. That's what we were talking about before, that Falcon counterplay to when Sheik has you in the knockdown.
Yeah. I've noticed Anchor's been struggling a little bit with like these really early percent like conversions. Like he'll throw, down throw at early percent and like opt for like stomp perhaps, but doesn't really get anything. So
not going for like the Wizzy tech chases.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting the tech chases, at least from what I've noticed so far.
Down there again.
Oh.
Yeah, even there, you're kind of right. He's not really like going for the reaction on it. He's just kind of dashing back, hoping maybe he's going to
trying to wait
dodge.
for the response rather than just trying to get it immediately.
Too low to go for another up air. Yeah, he's going to get caught here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Overextension.
It's like Falcon's drift mix-ups really don't matter in a situation like that when you have enough time to react before he's even reached the peak of it. Some needles get off him.
I'm guessing Shiro's just SDIing really well out of these throws or whatever. Anchor hasn't been getting a lot of, I guess, extensions that you would expect from Falcon.
Yep. Even goes for the read for the knee there on Plaid, hoping that Shiro
we're getting some shenanigans here.
Teching in is honestly, I feel like the tree just incentivizes you to tech in, because you just want to be wherever it is. If you get sent over the tree, your opponent has to navigate around it to get to you.
All right, looks like unless they just take the stalemate here and just wait it out.
Pretend I'm putting air quotes on this. Interesting plays.
Yeah.
In how you approach fighting on this stage. But you get a nice little stomp knee there. Kind of doesn't matter.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Reacts there.
That's good. I think I had the right idea there. Just
Anchor really does feel like a big reader type player.
Yeah.
At least when I've played him, he always does the fade back, wait for you to like land, and I'll stomp you to go for the bigger combo.
Yeah, I can get behind a playstyle like that, but
he's gonna down B, but
you really just have to be in tune with what your opponent is thinking. There's that reverse knee you were talking about.
Yeah, right off the side B in the corner. That's always
looking like a different game right now.
You hate dealing with that. And that was all off of Shiro going for the lazy option with the nair, like the most low commitment.
Kind of what we were talking about. You saw Anchor just kind of like knee in place, anticipating the tech in place there.
Even missed the tech on the up B there, but manages to seal the stock away. It's gonna be a little tough here. This is like the scary part. This is the scary percent. 60 is perfect for Falcon because pretty much any opening that he gets
off stage now
is almost a guaranteed death. Back air, yep. Grab ledge. Stomp.
Into,
He has a lot of time for that.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
And that transformation.
Passion, shapes, and colors course.
That transformation is perfect for that height. Because he has nowhere to go to there. The plat isn't low enough for him to try to up B, because the plat is higher up on the right side. So he has to recover on stage. Anchor has enough time to just react and knee it.
All right, we're going to Fountain.
Going to Fountain. All right.
I'm not sure if Shiro likes this stage or counterpicked it because Anchor dislikes it. I'm kind of in that latter camp.
This is the classic anti-Falcon pick and the classic just Sheik, I want to cheese you pick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The platform heights can be a little weird for Falcon, although, most people would say that stigma has kind of gone away as Falcons have just gone better around at playing around platforms. When you have such big aerials, like you can't be so afraid of it. But accidental slide off. Gonna earn him a death. Just jogging for position here, like threatening beneath, threatening above. Up air sends the wrong way, but center stage. Not enough time to react there. Maybe could have gone to grab.
This should be it.
I think
expecting
so too.
A rinse.
Yeah. See, you have plenty of time to react there. That's when you have to take your time. You're holding the ledge there. You can't be worried about, like, Sheik has the magic pixel, I have to let go now. You have plenty of time. You just wait.
Sure, really walling out.
Yep. Pivotal game here, You want to be the one that takes the lead
momentum, so to speak.
I feel like my comms are really sporty now. I've just been watching too much, there's too much finals going on. There's Stanley Cup, there's NBA.
Yeah, you've been taking notes.
Yeah, that's in the fifth over here. Oh, wait, that's baseball. Tries to jump out of the
Slapped
corner.
Out of the air.
Yeah, like you said, Shiro trying to wall out, but
Yeah.
he's getting called out on these fairs. Shield drop, edge cancels, but he
This
accidentally
will be an
rolls.
edge guard situation, going high.
Wait for the reaction. Oh, but he
Oh, wow.
misses.
Good stuff on
He actually doesn't have
Angers.
enough time on the normal react. Okay. He almost let another one go there. It was looking a little touch and go.
Yeah. Anger's drift is pretty good, but unfortunately with...
It's got to be, you know? Yeah, I think he might be dead here. Yep.
Yep, this is... Oh,
Yeah.
alright. Yeah, you have all the time in the world to
You really
get that
do.
done.
He has enough time to like react to whether or not Sheik's going to be on.
Stock lead. Don't need to
this is
just
pretty good.
get into the corner. You can
Even just
kinda,
one CC is all it's going to take, really.
I'd like to see him just kind of stay back in center. Just let Shiro come to you.
A little bit of that is kind of like the fountain effect, I think. Just those platform heights being lower than you're used to. You go for a short hop and suddenly you nil. It can get a bit weird. Just mirrors right at him. Last stock
That's
here.
Close.
I mean, both really just a grab away. Just threatening ledge there.
Careful.
Corner.
Threw himself in the corner.
Forward throw, grab ledge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, big opening chance there, but great tech in by Shiro. Forward throw.
Oh, wow.
Forward throw again. Just get him off stage.
That's an interesting option, but
think that's it,
just
yep.
paid off. Wow.
I think Anchor's been noticing that he's been getting Shiro in his offstage position so much, and he just goes for double. He just goes for double forward throw. You're in the corner, get you off stage. He's reading like either you'll panic air dodge or you'll be forced to up me, and I can cover.
He's been playing the offstage game pretty well so far.
That is the scary thing about Falcon in this matchup, is that like if Sheik is off stage, Falcon can just make sure she's dead. It's why, you know,
Back to
people look
Fountain
much more favorably.
Now, what do you think about Shiro coming back to Fountain?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So he said that he wants the DK for an F deep, and I'm assuming at this point that he means Anchor is going to counterpick him to FD, which I think is kind of interesting.
We might not see the DK in this.
We might not see it.
Depending
I don't
on
think
how
so.
this game goes, but
We might not see it
might
at
not
all,
be a
depending
terrible
on-
choice. It's just a case where, like, you know, the idea could be right. It's just a matter of executing.
I wouldn't even say Sheik's a terrible choice on FD, unless he's really just that worried about no plats aiding him in his mix-ups. But you know, Shiro hasn't had the opportunity to use plats to help his mix-up right here. Stuck in the corner, shield grabs, looking like me.
It happens to the best of us. Uh-oh. Big damage.
Forward tilt. Dash attack
Wow.
catches him on plat.
That was a
And
really good down air.
Still
Covering all
catches the
those
jump there.
options.
It was good coverage. See how he gets off ledge here?
All right, now...
It can be so scary just facing down Falcon in the corner. Just facing down, because Falcon,
Oh, what was that grab up there?
Falcon's just not scared of just letting a knee rip, because worst case it's safe.
You could just afford to do it.
He might have been able to get a knee off of that one, but kind of an awkward angle. Goes for the scar jump.
Ooh, great tomahawk. Back throw.
Yeah, just
Yes, he
the percent's
really
a
likes
little,
those edge guard situations.
The percent was a little off for a guaranteed
For a
combo.
knee or
Like he couldn't
something.
go for knees there, I don't think. Not guaranteed. So just take the offstage position.
Forward
Same here.
throw. Yep.
Oh, even just for good measure. But yeah, that's how you have to have the top. Like,
back
to be a
throw,
good
off
player there,
stage.
you have to trust your
High
instincts.
recovery. Oh no.
Because if he went for that up air just a hair too late, Shiro might have been able to grab ledge.
Ooh, the CC down smash. That would have been crazy.
That might have not been on purpose. That might have not been on purpose.
Hey, happy accidents. you know.
Reverse fair into another one, but he misses.
Ooh, misses the grab.
Reset to ledge.
Tight.
No point in challenging Sheik in that situation. Just hold center. Threatening bear center stage, but he rolls into the corner.
Oh no.
And then he's stuck. You don't want to roll yourself into the corner there.
No.
It's not the position you want
Corner's
to be
tough against certain characters, and I think she can make your life hell if you're put in that position.
in. Should be.
the
Oh yeah,
reverse
jump back
knee
reverse
once
knee
again.
too. even like threatened Bear, but then he's like, wait, I got a better idea.
It's like you expect to get hit the normal way, but then you get sent the other way and you DI poorly because of that.
That's the trouble. In that situation, you have to DI for reverse. Like, there's just no other way. When he's going so far into you like that, you can kind of tell when Falcon's trying to set it up, even though it can be difficult to react to. All right, gets the grab, center stage. Oh, gets to the plat.
Ooh,
He's
this
stuck.
is tough. This is tough.
Gonna go high.
Yeah.
No real follow-up. Oh, but he's putting the pressure on with these double jabs and shield, and just grabs
that was
the
clean.
ledge.
Yeah. Sometimes the best option is the most simple.
Going to game 5 here.
Yeah. Great
So I
set.
don't know. I would
fun
be,
to watch.
if I was Shiro in this position, I would be terrified of switching to DK. There's no way you'd want to go for that.
If you have it in the back pocket, that kind of gets rid of FD as an option. But we're going to Dreamland.
Going to
that makes
Dreamland,
sense.
sticking,
a lot of
sticking with
space
Sheik here.
for Falcon to run around.
Falcon also just gets good reward off of platforms here. Up air is just long enough. All of the down tilt out of crouch. It's a nice. I like down tilt as a chump check to malignant CCers.
I'm
It's
all
not gonna put
for
them in
chump
knockdown.
checking those CCers.
The CCers in question.
CC's Pizza.
Haha. Is that place still
man.
open? That place is not still open.
I don't know.
That franchise is long dead.
I
Just
used
like-
to see commercials for that place all the time.
Just like
but
Mark's Pizzeria.
Mark's Pizzeria.
Mark's Pizzeria.
We
Look up
don't need
Mark's
to go
Pizzeria
to any of
commercial.
those places in a state like this.
If you're in the chat, look up Mark's Pizzeria commercial right now.
Mark's Pizzeria. Let's get back to the game.
Back to the game. Oh, look at these! Look at these little dashes by him. Like those are like
like
the
that.
ASDI down dashes too. The like baiting you to throw something out. Throw out an air that I can ASDI down right
Anchor's looking
now.
a little lost.
Looking a little soft,
Admittedly
honestly.
a little flustered, but I mean, this is still possible for him. Up
Definitely.
throw,
Up throw
knee.
knee.
Yep, there it is.
Caught a jump there too, but just tight enough that he can squeeze in. You don't want to. The nice thing about up throw knee is that your opponent does not want to air dodge because they know they'll die for it anyway. So they just go for the jump, they go for something else, try to squeeze out, and you'll still end up being able to catch them with this frame advantage. Speaking of advantage right now, though, is Shiro pushing Anchor into the corner, trying to get some kind of clean hit,
Ooh,
and he does.
reads the
Terrible
second
DI.
place. 68%.
Nice free
not a good
hold here.
position.
See if Anchor can try and get an opening. Dashing around, trying to find purchase. Maybe with a knee and up air in. Off of the ledge, goes for the tournament winner. Tournament winner Falcon, low-key, not terrible, just because of his drift.
Yeah.
But he gets caught
Anchor's
out here.
demonstrated good drift already.
He can go high, and he manages to trick Shiro there. Or honestly, maybe even a mental
This
miscue.
could be.
It should be free.
fine.
It should be
Yeah.
free. Far
Alright.
enough. When you have enough
Gut
time to
check
charge
time.
needles, when you have enough time to charge needles like that, it should be done.
Alright, grab.
Goes for the hard charge up smash. Wanted it like a
Both of these
full
players seem
combo.
like readers, which I can respect.
These are read characters. They can both go for it. Have you ever seen like the Spark mental chart of the
No, I don't.
Sheik down throw?
I haven't
Up
seen
throw.
that.
Jump back knee, but he could jump
Ooh,
out.
okay, that was
Catches at a nasty angle.
very clean ledge grab.
Very
And once
clean.
again, last stock situation.
Yeah, this is easily even.
Oh man.
Both of them only
Ooh,
need.
that was a great reaction by
And he
Shiro.
falls in. Out of fear, but he's
instantly.
done. That's it. That's it.
Oh no.
He has
wait,
one more
he's gonna
chance
go
with this
high.
DI. It
That
reverses.
is so unlucky. He has a chance now.
If he can get in,
But he's in
Shiro
the
can
corner.
just keep boxing out.
Yeah.
That caught him. He has one more shot here, but I think Shiro is just
Man,
going to wait
well
and
played
catches
by both players there.
that up B in.
Fun set to watch too.
Good of Shiro to just recognize that he can just be patient there. No more, because he like jumped for like the big fair before, reversed, almost gave him like a terrible situation.
Let's get the instant replay.
Get the instant replay. Wow.
If only
that
we
was-
had John Madden here.
Look
to-
at that. We
need the markers to.
need him. He
highlight the-
died.
All right, let's see what kind of insights.
Oh yeah, that
Anchor being a
those
good
empty
reader.
lands, that empty land to catch him in the shield and then just read
then-
the tech in on plat.
Yep, I like that. Very clean,
hate
but
getting red there like that, dude.
at the same time, you know, situations like this, for instance, Falcon in the corner against Sheik, that's just a very terrible position.
You know, sometimes you get the side B and it works, and sometimes you don't. Right there, you saw. But here's the reverse.
Oh, man.
Lands, side B at the corner, reverse knee. GG.
Yeah.
You know,
Very potent kill
It's
move.
always going to be in Falcon's pocket, and it's something that the onus is on the Sheik to be managing that. Shiro thought, oh, I caught him for that in game 1. It's not going to happen again. And then, lo and behold, I'm in the corner. Goodbye.
Yeah.
But good stuff to Shiro there. He's going to be moving on to fight
winners finals now.
B-Bats.
B-Bats.
Meanwhile,
I wonder
Anchor,
so that would be Peach Sheik at this point.
Anchor's going to be fighting Sagar, I think.
So that's Fox Falcon, 2 fast fallers.
2 fast fallers. Should be back there. I didn't bring it up with me.
Yeah, you can.
Bro, you know I'd be leaving my stuff around.
It has a weird control stick, but